Hi everyone, this is Chapter 3, Ethics and Social Responsibility. In general, let's talk about some definitions about some of these modes of social control. Ethics, these are the moral principles or values that usually govern the overall conduct of a person or a group. Laws, these are often ethical rules or guidelines that are then put into law. Laws that are created by the government are then enforced by the governmental authorities. Formal and informal groups are businesses and professional organizations, clubs, professional associations, and they all have codes of conduct. And self-regulation is the voluntary acceptance of, excuse me, of is obviously self-regulating and rule following. Ethical questions range from practical or defined issues such as a person's or a business person's obligation to be honest with his customers to social and philosophical questions such as whether a company is responsible for preserving the environment or protecting employee rights. Here's some examples of ethical theories that you should make sure that you look over in your book. Ethical behaviors in business, morals and ethics are considered obviously very important in business. Morals are considered a foundation of ethical behavior, and ethical values can be situationally specific and time-oriented. One approach to developing a personal set of ethics is to examine the consequences of a particular action. A second approach stresses the importance of rules, and another approach emphasizes the development of moral character within a person. These are some ethical development levels. 3 levels: post-conventional morality, conventional morality, and pre-conventional morality. And you can see over here on the side, the arrows from more childlike to more mature. There is no cut and dry formula for making certain ethical decisions, but these factors here that are listed influence whether a person can make an ethical decision or judgment. Businesses have to be really careful not to make their code of ethics too vague or too detailed, because then it can obviously then be not enough or too much, and people have difficulty understanding. Ethics in other countries. You have to have ethical practices overseas, and companies have to comply within certain practices that are put out there by the government. Corporate social responsibility. This is humane and ethical practices overseas, and companies have to comply with the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. The pressure to work with U.S. corporations and avoid lawsuits has encouraged a lot of countries to implement certain laws, specifically anti-bribery. When we talk about sustainability, it's a corporate responsibility. Your social responsibility is basically a business's concern for society's welfare. When it comes to green marketing, you'll hear this term periodically. It's a good idea to understand what that is and research some of the legitimacy of people that claim to do green marketing. Cause-related marketing is basically a cooperative effort for a for-profit firm and a nonprofit organization that they will both mutually benefit. It creates a good public relations for the firm, and it's often stimulates brand sales. Marketing done by a social or a charitable cause is also referred to as cause-related marketing. Please watch Chapter 3 video under Zappos.